Hi everyone, happy Wednesday. Today we are going to be reading Puppy Place, Jack. We are going to be reading chapter 9. We should be done by Friday. I hope you enjoy it. Chapter 9. Lizzie stuck to Jack like glue for the rest of the day, making sure he did not put anything in his mouth that did not belong there. She played with him, worked on his sit pretty trick, gave him treats, and patted him. At bedtime, Charles took Buddy into his room to sleep, and Dad helped Lizzie bring Jack's crate upstairs. She got the puppy all settled in, then climbed into her own bed. Jack was much quieter now that he was not all alone down in the kitchen. He whimpered a bit at first, but when Lizzie told him to hush, he settled down with a sigh, and soon he was snoring. Nice for Jack, but Lizzie could not sleep a wink. Jack sure was a handful. Where on earth was the perfect forever home for a dog who chewed and ate everything he could get his teeth into? It was only good luck that so far Jack had not eaten anything in the Petersons' house that would make him really sick. Mom and Dad would not be happy if they had to take him to the vet. Lizzie knew she did not have long to find this puppy a home, but she still was sure she could do it, somehow. She believed that there was a perfect home for every puppy. She could not let Jack be the exception to that rule. She lay in bed and stared at the ceiling. She fought and fought. Jack needed attention all the time. Eileen said that the perfect owner for Jack would live in the country and work at home. Lizzie knew that the person also had to be someone who really loved dogs and would have the patience to train Jack. He was so smart, he could learn how to behave. Suddenly, Lizzie sat straight up in bed. She knew just the person. She looked at her clock. It was 11:30 at night. Way too late to make a phone call. She would have to wait until morning. I've got it, Jack. She leaned over to bed to whisper to the snoozing pup. Then Lizzie lay back down and finally went to sleep. Lizzie slept late the next morning until almost 10 o'clock. When she woke up, Jack's crate was empty. Lizzie could not believe it. How had he escaped, and how much trouble was he already in? Her heart pounded until she spotted a little note attached to the crate's door. Jack is downstairs, it said in Dad's writing. Woo! By the time she went down to breakfast, Dad was washing up the skillet he had used to make his famous blueberry pancakes. Charles and his friend Sammy always showed up for blueberry pancakes, had finished eating and were playing on the floor with Jack and Buddy, while the Bean sat at the table, singing a little song to himself as he finger-painted with the syrup that was left on his plate. Good morning, sleepyhead. Dad gave Lizzie a kiss on the top of her head. Mom's already upstairs working. Want me to make you some pancakes? That's okay. Lizzie wasn't thinking about breakfast. She was thinking about Jack's new home. Guess what? I thought of the perfect forever home for Jack. Dad raised his eyebrows. Really? That's great. Who? Asked Charles. Mary Thompson. She's perfect. She works at home. She has a big yard and she loves dogs. All the things Eileen said Jack needed, said Lizzie. I'm going to call her. She won't take him. Charles went back to playing tug of war with Jack. She already has 2 dogs. Mary Thompson was a writer who had recently moved to Littleton. Lizzie had met her when Mary adopted Coco and Cinnamon, Buddy's sisters. Now, Mary had become a friend, and she and the Petersons have got together regularly so the puppies could have a family reunion. Lizzie stuck her tongue out at Charles. What did he know? Well, Dad said, I supposed it might be worth a try, but why don't you give her another half hour or so before you call? People like to sleep late on the weekends. Lizzie didn't mind waiting. She was positive Mary would say yes, no matter what Charles said. She grabbed a piece of toast and headed upstairs. The door to Mom's study was closed. Lizzie knocked gently. Mom, did Kit Smithers write again? Mom looked tired. Morning, sweetie. I'll check one more time, but I'm in a real pickle with this article, and I can't keep interrupting my work to look for your email. Mom clicked a few keys and smiled. Looks like there is something from her. Now that you and Kit are such friends, you can write to her from your own email account. I'll forward it to you so you can read it from the other computer. Thanks, Mom. Lizzie ran down the hall and sat at the computer. Dear Lizzie, what a shame that Jack ate your copy of Mountain Girl. If I was a stuck-up writer, I might say he had good taste. My dog Jasper used to eat things all the time when he was a puppy. He was a black lab, and they are famous for eating things. Once, Jasper ate a box of rubber bands. But he learned, and I bet Jack will too. Can you send me a picture of Jack? I'm dying to see what he looks like. Your friend, Kit Smithers. Lizzie smiled as she read the letter, then she wrote back quickly. Dear Kit Smithers, too bad you live in Texas, so far away. Otherwise you could adopt Jack. See how cute he is? But I think I might have found him a home. Wish me luck. Your friend, Lizzie Peterson. She attached 3 of the cutest pictures she had taken of Jack, sent the email, and went back downstairs to call Mary Thompson. Hi, Mary, it's Lizzie. Lizzie raced through her hellos and asked about Mary's puppies. Then she told Mary all about Jack. Well, maybe not all about him. She left out some of the truth about his strange eating habits. He'll be perfect addition to your family, she finished. When can we bring him over? Oh, Lizzie, Mary sighed. I would love to help you, but I can't possibly take on another dog. That is the end of chapter 9. I hope you have enjoyed today's chapter. Please click on subscribe if you already haven't. We will finish this book by Friday. Okay, so then after this book, we will start a brand new book. Okay, bye everyone. Thank you for listening.